I just want to say how beautiful and how light and how loving your energy is. It feels amazing. As soon as we entered into this realm of reality of this video, of this energy exchange, I immediately felt the sweet and the loving sensation of who you are. And that is amazing. And I feel like throughout your entire life, you've been going throughout these trials and tribulations of pain, of suffering, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right, it never is right. And I feel like it's built up some kind of resentment in you, especially recently. I feel like there's been things that just have put you in a place to where it's really has made you feel like you want to shut down, and it's put you in a fearful state. It's made you feel resentment in your heart. And like I said, you have such a beautiful soul. I hate to have that feeling. I hate to feel like this myself. So I understand what it is that you're going through. But you understand that when you are a being that lives in the light of love, and you walk with the universe and God inside of you, and you ignite that flame and you share that with others, and you love unconditionally, you were never meant to be holding resentment inside you, because you know what that resentment does. That resentment builds darkness inside of you. And it's not saying that we don't all have the opposite side to the coin, right? We all have some shadows and dark energies, but we can pick and choose if we decide to walk in the light and be in the light. So I feel like right now is a time that you need to acknowledge the things that you're holding on to and the things that you may be harboring inside of you. So I pulled 3 cards for the energy of this video today. One is forgiveness, one is fear, and one is loneliness. The forgiveness card says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So what are you harboring inside of you that's potentially preventing you from forgiving? Is it that family member that you feel didn't give you love when you were a kid, and you're still harboring that resentment? Do you still have those abandonment wounds inside of you? Listen, every day and every moment and every second, you have the decision to embody a different characteristic, a different version of yourself. You don't have to hold the weight of the world. You don't have to hold the weight of your past trauma. You're so much better and greater than that. So when you step into the light aspect of forgiveness, of resentment, it can say this is what the card says. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So we understand that. So when we're in a state of being resentful and we have hatred inside of our heart, we can't possibly be living in love and be living in the light, be living in the truth, be living in God. You cannot do both. You cannot harbor hatred and resentment towards something. And I feel like there's something that happened recently that has made you have this hatred in your heart, whether it be a person, a situation. But now is the time, and this is your sign to just release it and let it go. The perfect time is coming up in a few days here. If you're watching when this video just came out, is a full moon in 3 days to allow you to release that energy, to allow you to start a new cycle. Think about nature. Think about this universe. It's all a cycle. Everything is a cycle, birth and death. So every day when you wake up or when you go to bed, you die. That version of you can be killed, and you can wake up to a new version of yourself. You can be born as a new version of yourself every single day. You don't have to hold that resentment of what that individual did to you. You don't have to hold that. That weight doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you. It's okay. You have a beautiful soul. If you're here, we're the same. We're similar. You've just found me in you. You've just found yourself in me. It's reflecting back to you through this video. And the same goes for me. I found other individuals on the internet that reflect me, and I see that, and I'm like, wow, this is an amazing person. It's because I see me in them. That is what the amazingness is. It's seeing yourself in somebody else, seeing your light, and you know what that is? God, universe, creator. That's all that is. You understand? So the next card I pulled was fear. What are you afraid of? What are you holding back from doing because you're afraid of the outcome, or you don't know the outcome? How many of you have spent your entire life not going forward and doing something because you were afraid and there was fear? Let me tell you one thing. Sometimes fear is going to be there even when you make those decisions and you make those choices. Understand that fear is going to be there. You may still have that bodily response, is what our nature does. Our bodies want to protect us. Our nervous systems have built up this mechanism called the fight or flight in order to protect us. It's a mechanism to help you, but it wasn't a mechanism meant to hurt you and hinder you and prevent you from going forward and being benevolent. So on the card, the light version, it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. That's all I want to do. I want to live in energy of love. And if it's not in the energy of love, I don't want it. If it's not in the energy of being in the light, I don't want it. And one of my favorite tarot readers on YouTube always says this: if it doesn't feel good, then it's not for me. I don't want it. It needs to feel good. It needs to feel good inside of me. I don't want it. And if it doesn't make me feel good, I don't want to force it into my life. The third card, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Do you sometimes feel like you're lonely? Because I feel like a lot of us are afraid to be alone. Why? Are you afraid to be with self? Because there's your higher self and then there's the self. Are you afraid to be with that self because then you have to look at that version of you that you no longer want to hold on to anyway? Then let it go. Let that version of you go. It doesn't have to stay. It can die today. That old version of you can die. It doesn't have to stay. It doesn't have to stay in your existence. Do you understand me? You're not alone. Are you kidding me? In this vast universe, you're not alone. And you don't need someone else to fill up your cup. You don't need someone else to show you love, because you are love. You don't, why would someone who is love need love? And don't get me wrong, sometimes our human design sometimes sets us up in a position where we like intimacy. Yes, of course, I do. Physical touch, my favorite love language of them all. I love it. Words of affirmation, quality time. We all love these things, right? We all love these things. But hear me out. When you are in a position where you feel like you need them, there's a difference between needing something and having it be an addition to you and wanting. You want it, but you don't need it. Kind of like breathing air. I need to breathe air, but I don't need to receive love from somebody else, because I am love, and not in an egotistical way. Not by any means. What I mean is that, so when you step into a relationship, when you step in unions, when you step in friendships, you're not pulling and draining their energy because you want to just give, and then they just want to give. And you guys are both two whole people that aren't seeking to take from somebody. So aren't seeking to suck someone dry of all of their love. Because that's what people are looking for, their other half. I want to find my other half. Are you looking for your other half? Are you lonely? I understand. It is like that. It's easier said than done, but hear me out. You're not looking for your other half when you're whole. You don't need an other half. And let me tell you one thing. Love is beautiful. Love is kind. Love is gentle. Love is unconditional. And that right person who is whole too will step in your life and give you everything that you could ever desire. Do you understand? So let that resentment go. Let that fear go and stop feeling like you're alone. You are love. You are light, and everything that you seek exists inside of you. So this is the reading today, and this is the energy I pulled. And I'll see you guys next time. Ashe and amen.